Hello there, Internet. My name's Sam. Welcome back to my space. Thank you for the views, oddly enough. Because you guys really like vlogs. And I appreciate that. It's just a new thing for me. That's all. Because I never thought anyone would want to talk to me. Which is very weird. But don't worry about that. I digress. I want to share my roller coaster story with you guys because I realized in my best day ever one, I didn't tell you about that. I just told you about the second one, which was absolutely also terrifying, but for a different reason. So, a few weeks ago, or a couple weeks ago now, I went to a place called Adventureland, which is a theme park here in Iowa, where I live, the state anyway. Some people might not like that I tell them that, but it's okay. But there at this theme park, after I had my side split open from something called the Tilt-A-Whirl, which is basically where you and possibly two other people are inside of a cup, a cup that's hollowed out, and there's a bar there in front of you for you three to share. I was in the middle, and all of the momentum for swinging on that thing was on me. So basically, you're in the thing that you're in, the half circle thing, spins around while you're spinning around on a track. So you go with the occasional bump in it, because why the hell not? And oh my god, that turned me around so friggin' much. I had to sit down for like 45 minutes just to get my stomach back in line and not throw up. Didn't help it was a hot day. But after that, I felt brave and went to this area called the Old West. The Old West part of the theme park. And there's an old roller coaster called the Outlaw. It's so old. How old is it? I think it was built in either the 60s or the 70s. And it's made of wood. Just all wood and iron. Iron track, iron chain link to get the thing up, and the rest is wood and probably iron nails. Now, I don't know how this thing has survived for maybe 50 to 60 years. And quite frankly, it's kind of astonishing that it does. It's probably just good maintenance. And they replace the wood every once in a while. They probably have to shut it down and replace the wood parts and all that. But my god, it was fun. It was scary as hell. My friend named, I'm just going to call her Morgan, my friend Morgan, and I went on there. She was already on a roller coaster called the Tornado, which was, I believe, another wooden structure that had a lot of whoops in them, which is what my other friend went on. And he was just like, no, I'm not going to get on this one. You guys go. So, get up the track. We scale up to the main part of the track where they load people. It's an old wood metal cart thing with, like, basic cushioned leather seats. And a bar. We get in the middle of it. And it's just a bar. So it goes a bar and a basic seatbelt. Like you'd have in a car. An old, like, tug-on, wrap seatbelt, and a bar. So, we get in, the bar goes, ka-chunk, snick, click, ka-chunk. And then the chain grabs the bottom of the cars, and we start going forward. And now, I'm not a religious guy, I don't proclaim to be, but in that moment, I found God. Because the first thing I did was, oh, fuck. And so we go. It goes on. Pushes us out. There's a small hill. It wraps around. Just go, whee! I was like, oh, that's not too bad. Then my friend tells me right next to me, lean forward! Because when they go up the first incline that you go on a roller coaster, there's a chain that kind of latches on the front, and it causes the carts to lurch forward. So, like, lean forward! What? Ka-chunk! Oh, okay. and then it's we're up there, and then I see all the while I'm seeing the front end of the car go up, 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 and then it just dips right out of my view. And then I realized, fuck. And then, and right as I'm passing the precipice of the first hill, in my head I'm like, I have two options here. I can either pass out, or I can scream to stay the fuck away. So, the first thing I did, when I saw that bobbing down, I was like, oh no. Grab the bar, just like, white knuckle it. And then I'm just screaming. First turn. Then, the roller coaster hit the first bump, which it's like a little... So what that creates is a 0G effect, to where your body lifts up on the thing. So it's just like, I feel it lift up, I immediately grab the bar, hunker down, stamp my feet in, and like, okay, I gotta plant myself in here. And then it's like, oh god, I screamed my friend's name like 5 or 6 times, and then just screamed her name with a profanity. It's like, and all the while, these two girls are in front of us, and there's nothing but my screams entering their ears, and I think I made them deaf, I'm unsure, but I was like, but because I was so stiff in the motions and not trying to want to move out of the way, my body's like, and yeah, it was whiplash and all that from that, but then it ends, and my friend just looks over at me and is like, oh, so you're a screamer. Because I went and talked to my other friend about it and told him what happened, the whole screaming and all that. And he tells like, oh, because I realized that my friend Morgan and my other friend that went on the roller coaster before me, they laugh when they're on these kind of rides. I'm a screamer. They're laughers. And it dawned on me, it's like, when you're facing that sort of fear, like, for me personally, I'm not exactly a light guy. I'm a bit on the heavy side. So when you see a roller coaster like that, and you just see, whoa, 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 and you know how much momentum's going to happen, you're just like, oh, this is going to derail and we're all going to die. It didn't happen, but that's what you think in your head. But something like that, and that crumbling precipice, you heard I made the decision of either I'm going to pass out or I'm going to scream. There's another decision that you can also make that's really hard to do, is you can laugh about it. It's like, when you face your fear, you have, like that, something like that, a fear like that, you have one of two options. Be scared of it, screaming, or laugh at it, and it holds a lot less power on you, and and it won't affect you all that much. Or it will still affect you, you'll still get an adrenaline rush, but you chose the laughter over the screaming, so your body's like, it's fun. It's very fun. That's cool. I like this. Nice. Adrenaline rush. But I just felt like you guys should hear about the other part of that. My first roller coaster ride and how dramatic it was. And looking back on it, it wasn't too bad. There's worse. Like, at least in this one, I was upright the entire time. Because, Lord forbid, if I went on another ride... oh my god, there's one called the Dragon Slayer, which is basically where the passengers are on this long ass bar. I'm under exaggerating, but it's like just basically passengers here, 4 on each, so 8 passengers total, 2 on each side. It's a free hanging one, so your legs are just dangling, wee wee. But as the track goes up, up, up. There's a whole point behind this is that, and then it goes, drops into this weird little frickin' like wee, wee, wee. All the while the passengers are spinning as it's falling down. And I'm like, no, that is too much for me. But alas, that was my first roller coaster ride. And thank you all for watching. These little videos are surprisingly good. This one's longer than the other one, so you're going to have to sit through 10 minutes of it. Sorry, but in addition, I will be trying to do, since you guys seem to want to know more about me, as opposed to my like games I play, which isn't bad. Like vlogging's a different experience for me. It's just weird. But since you want to learn more about me, I'm planning on doing a Q&A video sometime in the future, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And if you have any questions for me, mundane, stupid, or interesting, as long as they're suitable for internet stuff and family and children, just put them in the comments and we'll see what happens. I'm excited that this is somehow these are popular. I don't know, this might be too long for people to sit through, but I hope you enjoyed this video because I enjoyed talking about it. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.